All right, there we go. Hi, hello, hi guys. Yesterday I put up my first video, and I did it raw, super raw. I had to because I've been trying to do this for a couple years now, and I'm just so self-conscious and awkward. And I'll probably stay awkward, but I figured if I put up a super raw video of myself waking up, literally waking up like that, there's no way any other video would ever be that bad, I guess. I don't know if the video was bad or not. I mean, I had some things to say, but the way I looked definitely was not my best, and I really didn't care. I did it to overcome my vanity, my self-consciousness, and it's not a freaking beauty contest that I'm here for anyway. So, what am I here for? I am here to inspire you all, Gen Xers and, younger generations, to exit the system and to build your own lives from scratch. Let's go get off grid, go back to the 80s and 90s. Like, I know we can't literally time travel, but we can disconnect from this annoying AI, overcomplicated society that just keeps getting more complicated and less useful and dumber. Honestly, it's getting really stupid. Like, I go to get gas, right? And it's like, oh, enter your member number. No member number? Do you want to become a member of our tracking program? No? Would you like a car wash? Insert or tap your debit or credit card. Enter your zip code. Enter your birthday and the blood type of your firstborn child before you can pump a single drop of gas. It's so freaking annoying. And now they have these self-checkouts at the gas stations, at the convenience stores, and if you're using cash, you got to put your cash in the little slot like you're at an old school laundromat. And half the time the self-checkout thing doesn't even work. I went to get a refill coffee, and it wanted to charge me $19.99 for, I don't know, some like store merchandise or something. You still have to have a human there. Last night I went and everything was glitchy. They had to do it by hand. It took me like 5 minutes to pay for a coffee. It was so ridiculous. My nervous system literally cannot take all of this overwhelm, this chronic stress. I know that it's making a lot of us sick. We're still struggling. Everything takes more and more time, even though it's supposed to be more convenient, and we're paying for convenience, but we're getting more harassment, more advertising, more, we are the product, right? So this week I'm going to break ground on my property that I own outright. It's not an expensive parcel, and I bought it on a private contract because I just don't have the credit score to get a bank loan. And honestly, I don't want to support the banks because they're criminal. And anyway, I'm going out to this land to break land and build an adobe brick house with my own hands. So how I'm going to do it, this is all I need: a shovel, a wheelbarrow, some straw, and some water, and some 2x6s to make my form. Then I'm going to make some mud, add some straw to it, and shovel it into the form, and then let those blocks, those bricks, cure for about 2 weeks. Go back and start stacking them. I'll make the mortar with the same adobe slurry, but a little bit thinner of a texture. And look, while I have some construction experience in the past, I have never built using Adobe before. I haven't made a single Adobe brick. I did go to a workshop in Tucson a while ago, which is the Adobe capital of the world. There's like the most Adobe buildings and structures there, apparently, of at least in the United States. So here in the Southwest is the perfect spot to build with Adobe. However, there are a lot of other natural building techniques you can use that are super cheap if you do it yourself. So if you're going through bankruptcy, if you're losing your house, if you're renting an apartment, if your life is imploding and you're freaked out and you don't know where you're going to stay or what you're going to do, come with me. I will give you some pointers, some tips. I'll point you in the right direction. I'll give you some links, some people you can buy land from, and I'm going to document the whole journey. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I'm 51 years old. I'm not in the best shape of my life. I'm not in terrible shape, but I have some weird aches and pains some days. And I have never lost the grad school weight. The grad school 20 pounds I gained. I graduated in 2016. Yes, I started college late. Yes, I took my time getting my degree, did my master's degree, helped me get a career. No, because by the time I graduated and was going to be a professor, a music school professor, or go for my PhD to be a college professor for music, the schools had taken a shit and had started getting all weirdly woke in a way that I couldn't agree with and support mental illness and youth like that. So here I am. Let's get off the grid. You don't even have to get off the grid. You can move to a property with power if you want, but excuse me. It's just easier to build with natural building materials if the property is unincorporated and off-grid, because sadly the construction industry has become a whole racket, and like the whole rest of this country, run by, I don't know, some invisible mafia type agency that aims purely to line their own pockets and profit the bottom feeders at the top of the corporate food chain instead of us. So there is still a way to do it though, and there will be more ways going forward. I don't know why all of a sudden I have these weird reactions. I suppose it's like a physical fear response thing. Now I have a runny nose and I'm sneezing, and I was perfectly fine before this video, but I don't care. I'm not into editing right now. Like, this is cringy, but maybe it'll be cool later. I don't know, but you know what? Let's fucking go. Let's do this. We got this. We're the most resourceful generation on the planet right now. We still know how to use our hands and figure shit out. We still know how to problem solve along the way. We still have imagination and innovation in us. And let's turn these strengths into something tangible, a tangible lifestyle. Let's build community across the country, across the world, and support each other in doing this. Tag, I'm it. Tag, you're gonna be it. I am tagging you in right now, actually, as we speak. So let's go build something cool. Let's go take care of ourselves. Let's stop relying on the powers that should not be to take care of us when they hate us, and they just as soon get rid of most of us. And they just want to use us for their own benefit. I say, hell to the motherfucking no. No, thank you. So let's get a grip. So Gen X Unfiltered, I love that dude. He says, if you're dealing with job loss, medical collapse, financial wreckage, childhood fallout, and survival math, he just has the way with words. this channel might be for you. This experiment, this project going forward is just a baby now, and we're going to be taking baby steps right now, but I think it's going to grow like a toddler really fast, and before you know it, it's going to be a full-grown thing. And it's going to be really fun. It's going to be really exciting. There's going to be failures. There's going to be wins. There's going to be problem solving and critical thinking. There's going to be imagination and vision. And there's going to be lots of movement and a little bit of waiting, I suppose. I don't know, a little bit of everything. So, cheers, guys. We got this. We can do this. We can do this individually, but we can do this even better together. All right. I love you guys. We got this. Stay strong. Peace out.